Rushi?
Yeah, sir.
Rushi, can you confirm?
Sure. Give me a second. Yeah, I think we are in.
Okay.
I can see the presentation. That's
Y-
what you are showing, right?
yes. So I will add my video. So first I will try to introduce. Okay. So let's start. Hey, hi everyone. So good morning. A warm welcome to everyone. So it's been a while we have interacted through this stream. So basically, to make it very simple, so as you know, on behalf of MIGA, so we are running different internship batches. Like in the last year in Q3 and Q4, we have successfully completed two internship projects, and then we received a very good feedback, and that mouth of talk and the feedback and all those things has been reached out to widespread of audience. And actually today we are going to start a new internship, and there are very enthusiastic and passionate people are joining this internship program, and we have totally 5 to 6 people who show their interest and passion towards MIGA organization. And yeah, so before going, so I'll just say hi to everyone. Yeah, hi, these are my team. This is my team now. Hey, hi everyone. Hi team. So
Hello.
hi Akhil, hi Manjunath, Chaitanya, Nudeep, Vamsi. Yeah, hey team. Yeah, so again, so a warm welcome to the Mega Media Private Limited. So it's a parent company of Mega Organization. So as you know, we know just we have some little introduction about ourselves. So first of all, thanks for your time. Okay. So on that note, I will start this presentation. Okay. So just give me. Okay. So what is? Mm, okay. I'll just switch in my video here. So I will just go here. I will go away from here. I will come live there. And yeah, so sorry for the delay. So actually, yeah, again, team, welcome back to the internship program on behalf of Mega Media Private Limited. So total we have five enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean we have 5 people who show their interest to join our internship program. So a big thanks for everyone. So now,
Sunny, give me a second. So your screen is not visible in the meet.
my screen is not visible.
In the meet.
The meet, huh? Okay. I think it has been.
No, it is invisible.
Okay, so let me do one thing. Mm, I think I can't share two screens, Rishi. I think, but yeah, let me see. Now it is visible, Rishi. Now it is visible.
Yes, yes, one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So sorry for the hiccups and all those things. Yeah. So a team. Okay. Why it is like this? Okay. Okay. So let's start now. So yeah. So this MIGA. Welcome to the MIGA orientation. So actually in this meeting we'll go through a little bit introduction of MIGA and MIGA incorporation, and we'll meet the team and what are the technology stacks we work on, and also we'll go through the internship process, what to expect, what will be the process, and other things, and we'll go through the what is the sprint mechanism, and also we'll go to the protocols of communication and guidelines to follow. So this is the agenda basically. So first of all, again, so welcome to MIGA. So this is your chance to be part of something big. So why MIGA? So actually, to boost your career, you are stepping into a future where your skills will soar, and you're also in an innovative and creative path. So you can collaborate, solve, and shape the next wave of technology, and you have endless opportunities where every challenge is a chance to grow and lead. So what is this basically? See, the typical path you follow is, so okay, you study in engineering, and then once you passed out, you'll search for a job, or during the campus placement you'll find a job, and then that's how you find a job. But those are the gone days actually. So that's gone days in the sense that actually you'll not, without having much exposure to the industry, without having how the software industry or any industry is behaving, and without knowing awareness and what is the process, what is the how to see, without actually know the feel of that organization or that, if you step into the industry, yes, there will be some hiccups and there will be some kind of uh, tough path to see what is happening. But it's just like preparing well. Before you write exam, if you prepare well and go to exam, it will be easy. And if you go to exam and think what to do, then you will just learn and do, that's all. It will be a bit difficult. So during engineering only, if you do an internship, that will be a big boost. And if you do on top of that, if you do internship for a startup, that will be much more. So what in typical internship, what 1 second, if you have any doubts, so please stop me. You can ask me at any point of the time. I will answer your questions, team. So who are on the live and who are also in the meet, you can stop me at any time and then you can just ask any questions. Okay. So that what I'm just trying to explain the significance of internship and why it is a right choice to the engineers during in the academic year only. So instead of uh, going to a traditional way, so doing internship is good, and doing internship in a startup is really good, because in startup you will learn the path is completely different, the passion will be different, the energy will be different, the team will be different, and all it's a very good ecosystem to work with. But in typical organizations it will be there, but it is not as intensive as in startup. So definitely you are kickstarting your career on a good note by joining this internship program for a startup called Mega Media Private Limited. So here what you can do. So basically we encourage innovative and creative people. So this definitely helps to collaborate and then see what are the upcoming technologies, and not only just stick to the traditional softwares, traditional technologies. We can learn a lot of new things, okay? And endless opportunities. Why I say this endless opportunities is because in general, if you join any startup or any, I mean, in any MNC like that, you will be specifically be stick to a particular role, and then because the organization size or based on the product roadmap or on a different basis, it will be opportunities will be there, but it will take time to progress in that roles. Whereas in startup, the more you work, the more opportunities, the more roles you will play. I'm sure on it. Okay, so it's not like you will be only as an intern. Maybe after intern, if your work is good, everything is, it will be engineer, software engineer, then lead. So that this growth will be very huge, very fast and rapid in the startups actually. So that's why we say interns, welcome to MIGA, and this is the place where you can boost your career and you'll have endless opportunities and you can innovate yourself and you can create a next wave of technologies. Okay, so that's the intention actually behind this internship program. So the next level is about introduction about the MIGA. So as I said in the previous discussion, in the earlier discussion, it's basically MIGA is a USA based startup company, and the core team, they have very good passion for technology and innovation, and as a parent company, MIGA drives the overall vision and strategy. So this MIGA Incorporation is a USA based startup, as I mentioned, and they started with a product earlier in 2015, 2011, 12, and they had, it's a media based application, and wow, so it's like they have a vast knowledge on this aspect. So I will not dive into technical details, what's the product, all those things, but this MyGa is a startup based company where they have experience and they worked, the core team worked on 4 to 5, at least 3 to 4 products. Okay, so they and then MyGa Media Private Limited is a division of MyGa, as I mentioned, which is formed in 2021. And our main vision is to forefront of the technology and drive transformative changes across industries. Okay, so vision in the sense like, see, what is our company's main or organization goal? So we go into the technology and then we transform the changes across industries, like introducing different new, providing new solutions, introducing new automation solutions, all those things. So we drive the technology front, and our commitment is to prioritize excellence, speed, and client satisfaction. See, for any business, client satisfaction is a must actually. So whatever you do, it is useful for the client. Client in the sense their customers or the person who buys our product. So he has to be happy at the end. So our commitment is to ensure the customer is happy, the client is happy. And our goal is to empower the business by providing cutting edge solutions that accelerate success and faster growth. So any solution we provide should be helpful to the business. Okay, so it's like whatever little we do and whatever big we do, or anything we do, we provide cutting edge. We should provide, our goal is to provide that solution. So let's say there's a software solution and you need to provide, that should be a cutting edge solution, and also it should scale their business. So we don't think only, okay, so we are working on a product, it should be helpful in this aspect. So we drive our organization such a way, we provide the cutting edge solutions and also the accelerate that growth in a better way and much faster way. So this is, we are actually who we are, and what is our main passion, what is our vision actually. And coming to again, I'm telling at the end of each slide, if you have any queries, please stop me, you can ask me. And I also constantly looking at the charts. If anything is there, I will reply on the charts.
I'm
Just
looking into that study. That
Yeah, yeah, you can reply, Rishi. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, team. So next, so actually we are a team of 8 people. Myga Media Private Limited has a team of 8. So the founder has 20 years experience actually, 20 plus, and in which area he has segment in innovation and in product development. Innovation is a very small word. I mean, this is very, I just want to put it all the things in one word. That's why I use innovation. But please trust me, our founder, who is also a software architect, he has very vast knowledge on the software. So he worked for 20 years day in, day out, in and out. So he is very, I mean, I'm very lucky, and Rishi and our entire Myga team is very lucky to work under his leadership. His vision, his passion, his strategies, his process, thought process, everything is to the dot, and you can't even imagine how good he is. So of course, you, coming days you'll know whenever you get a chance to meet him. But definitely, this is a he's the main pillar for the Myga Media Private Limited and for the Myga family. Okay, so and again, so we have product leads with combined 10 plus years. So we have gone through a lot of product developments and a lot of different strategies and all, delivering the platforms solutions from end to end. So we have a team of product leads and we have senior engineers who can do scalable software solutions, and we have test engineers and we have HR and we have IT professionals, I mean IT team and QA team. So we are little team but a strong team. And so if you take a software like say life cycle, we covered all the bases, writing from architecture to delivery. We have experience in all the segments, all the life cycle, software development life cycle. Of course, if you're not sure about the software development life cycle, in other ways, in simple terms, I can say, if you want to work on anything, right from requirement stage to delivering it to the customer in each area. So it's not like you just write a code and deliver to the client. There will be different areas that software has to go through. So we have all experience in all the areas. Okay. So okay, but provided it doesn't mean that we work on every technology in the world, we know everything. It's not like that. We have a dedicated technology focus. What is our key strong areas? So we do provide embedded systems. We have delivered a lot of services to the embedded companies, and we do we are very strong in the mobile development. We have a good team. We develop hybrid mobile apps, and we also develop native mobile apps. And believe me, team is very good at full stack development. We are currently working on an innovative product actually. So I don't, because since it's we'll come to know in the later stages. But in our channel also we mentioned we are working on this product called App Any Site. Okay, so that is a full stack product, and we have a sprint, and then we have teams. So a lot of work is going currently in this area now, and we definitely focus on the automation. So because nowadays everything is AI, so wherever possibilities are there, we want to automate the process. So that can be in the forms of scripts, that can be in the pipelines. I'm talking few technical terms. I know interns and the viewers few terms are not. I'll try to simplify it as much as. So automation in the sense we want to avoid manual steps. So in software process, if you're delivering solutions end to end, there is a room to lot of manual things we have to do. Not everything code does. Okay, so we need to automate those, and we need to automate the solutions. A lot of in general, I'm saying, and we have a cloud solutions. We have a hosting services, so where you can host your websites. Let's say if you want I want to maintain a host website on my own, we can provide that, and we can also convert that into mobile apps, and we can also provide cloud solutions. So we have a vast technology actually. So believe me, the team is really strong, and the technology we focus is really on par with the market as of now. But again, I am telling, we are a small team. We are growing there. We are up to we have a lot of vision and plan. Okay, so that's about Maiga, and what do we actually care of, and what the team is comprised of, and what are the key areas of technology. So this is about Maiga. So now let's dive into the actual content of this stream, which is about the internship process. So let's say you are starting your internship today. Not let's say, yes, you're starting your internship today. So what see, to deliver any software product, we need a process and we need a methodology. Okay. So being a software startup company, we have to follow few principles, few methodologies, few processes to achieve anything. If you take it any field, without any process, without any structured plan, without any specific thing, we can't do anything. It will be all like ad hoc, or it will be like clumsy, like here and there. We don't we since we have a vision, we have a goal, we need to ensure that we are reaching our goal on daily basis. We have to track it. So to do that, we need some methodology. So that is called agile methodology. So in software, we have different methodologies: agile methodology, waterfall methodology, v-shaped, a lot of things. But all the industry as of now are following a agile methodology. So it has its own advantages. I don't want to talk what is agile methodology, what are its advantages. Like it's just let you know we are following some agile. It's a methodology which will help better to deliver our goals, and in a more trackable way, to make it simple. So and in agile methodology, we do follow a Scrum framework. Scrum means it's a framework actually which facilitates team to deliver projects in a series of time box iterations called sprints. Sprints. So let's say your goal is to run a marathon. Final goal 100-meter marathon. So sprint means, let's say for 20 meters is called sprint. So we'll evaluate ourselves after 20 meters. Okay, where we are. Are we going in the track? Are we deviated? Are we able to complete our goal within a timeline? So how the teams are going. So all those things we will be. It's called a Scrum. It's a framework. It's a fancy term to end of the day, but it's like a team actually. So let's say to deliver a project, we will have multiple Scrum teams. So let's say our product is to deliver a full stack mobile app. So one Scrum team will be in front end, one Scrum team will be in back end, one Scrum team will be in integration, other Scrum team will be in all the layers. So parallel teams, each team is a Scrum team, and we will be having sprints actually. Okay. So again, how the team will be. So each team will have a focusing on different aspects of corporate. Each team will have dedicated Scrum Master and technical lead. So each Scrum team it has dedicated goals. It's not like dedicated goals, but all the goals are aligned to the product. So the product is single product. Sometimes two products. multiple projects. So it's not like all teams should work on. Let's our we start our organization as multiple projects. So we'll say, let's say, three teams will work on one project, two teams will work on other project, and within these three teams will work on different deliverables, and remaining two teams will work on different tasks. So task will be different, goal will be different to each Scrum team, and task will be different to each person in that Scrum team. So it's like, it's not like no single person will work on the same task at the end of the day. So every individual will work on a different task. Of course, few dependencies, few commonalities will be there, 10 to 20%, but all aligning to a single product or multiple products whichever they are targeted. Okay. So we will be having, so Scrum team will have, let's say we have 10 people. So let's say 5 people will be in one team, 5 people in another team, and that 5 people will have a Scrum Master, technical lead. So he, technical lead, will give you all the guidance and tasks what to do, and Scrum Master also will provide what to do, and technical lead will provide you how to do all those aspects. He will share. Okay. And as a part of this sprint, we'll having the daily plannings like stand-ups, reviews, retrospectives, all those things will follow. So how do you track? So how, what is the typical? So sprint means we'll start the day, we'll all meet and we'll discuss what to do. And if you have any technical questions, you can ask your technical lead or Scrum Master. And the day ends with a daily stand-up on what we did. And as a team, we will retrospect ourselves. Okay, so in this week, we are able to achieve the sprint goal, what we did, what went good, and if you couldn't, if some things are spillover, what went bad. So we'll also discuss as a team. So that is called cadence. So to make it very simple, so there will be a team, and the team will have a scrum owner and it will have a technical lead. Sometimes same person can play both the roles, and also task will be decided in each sprint. So I will tell that in the next slide. So the roles and responsibilities, yes, interns should work on their matching skills, collaborating with their mentors on black grooming, development, code reviews, testing, full cycle involvement, and we will also receive continuous feedback and growth. Okay. So the team, the work will be given based on your skill set, and you should talk to backlog. Grooming means nothing but what are the requirements and what are the tasks we have for the sprint. Okay. So any doubts so far? Are you able to follow, or am I clear? Do you have any questions? Please, you can ask now. I am fine with it. If there is no questions, I'll just move to the next slide. Team, any doubts you have as of now?
No fun.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. So the people on the viewers, I hope it's going good. So if you have any queries, please post in the chat. We'll reply. And yeah, so I'll just wait for 5 to 10 seconds to see if everyone on the live was also able to follow. Rishi, can I continue, or is that
Yeah, you can continue, Funny. I'll be responding to the chats.
okay? Good. So in the last slide we discussed, we'll be having Scrum. In the Scrum, we'll be having sprints. So how many sprints we'll have? So generally, see, let's say we have a goal. To achieve that goal, we'll achieve that goal in 6 sprints. So sprint means it is generally, in terms of software, it will have 12 days. So let's say it starts with Wednesday. Let's say today is Wednesday, and until next Tuesday. So it's like we'll having in between 2 weekends, actually 1 weekend sometimes. Okay, it is 12 days. Let's say 2 weeks, Monday to Saturday and again Monday to Saturday. So 2 weeks will be for sprint. It depends upon the sprint you start. So number of sprints is 6 sprints. Okay. So totally 6 into 2, 12 weeks, precisely 2 to 3 months. So that will be the, so we'll have a quarterly goal, we'll achieve that. Sometimes sprint can also be speed up based on the timelines. I am talking about general perspective. Okay. So how we will start this? So in the first week of the sprint, we will call it as zero sprint or pre-sprint. So here we will focus on what we will do in the next 5 sprints. Okay. So for that we will need setting up the environment, and then what is your project, who is your mentors, and who is your technical leads, and what are the tools you need to install. So you need to install the environment. It's like work will be assigned to you. So to do that work, you need to install certain tools, certain software, certain frameworks in your machine, and also you'll come to know in which team you are part of, and also you'll come to know who is your mentor or who is your technical lead. So all those details, how and in precise I can tell me how will be the roadmap of your internship and getting familiar to each other. So the first week will be spent on this. It's like understanding, knowing each other, getting know about the process, getting know in which team you are, and getting to know which work you will be doing, and understanding the requirements, what is the goal of the internship, what is the actual product we are working on. So all those technical details will be understand. So you will not dive into the code section. So the first week is to understand what is expected and what we need to do and interact with each other. Simple. And from the second week onwards, we'll start with the sprint. So that sprint, we'll have sprint, 5 sprints we'll have. Okay. So total 5 into 10 weeks, and this is 1 week. So total 11 weeks, and last sprint is also 1 week. Okay. Actually 6 sprints. So we are dividing one sprint into pre as post, and one sprint is common straight 5 sprints. Okay. So in these 5 sprints, we will be doing the actual work, which is 10 weeks. So here each sprints, it will start with a recorded instructional video hosted on YouTube for self-paced learning. So this can be optional sometimes. It's not like every time we will share video on the YouTube. So we can also discuss on different social platforms. The reason why, again, as I mentioned in the pre-context of this meeting, why we want to 10% of the communication, why do we want to do YouTube, is because of the different timelines and the priorities, because sometimes team will be busy and sometimes we have to say a lot of repetitive things, and being a startup, it's also where sometimes we need to feel our presence in the social media also, but the main intention is to communicate effectively, and team collaboration is the main priority here. So we will give you a detailed updates on this, like if there's a YouTube, if any session is on YouTube, we will share that link to you. No, today we'll be meeting on Google Meet or some other platforms, we'll provide the links, but I will try to limit ourselves on YouTube, in the sense like at least only one, maximum 1 or 2 meetings will be on the YouTube for a sprint. Means in 2 weeks only one specific meeting will be on YouTube. Okay. And again, after that, you have to go through. So let's say tomorrow we'll be having the grooming on what to do, what not to do, what is your task, all those things, and you will have some time to review it. And after you review, you can again, we can meet on different any social platform like Signal and any other platforms, and we can discuss each other. Okay. And each sprint ends with a demo session where you have to showcase your work and progress. So to cut short, to make it very simple, zero sprint is your team structure will be formed, and from first sprint, daily our day starts with sprint beginning. Okay, we'll meet each other in social platform only. I mean, let's say for example, I'm telling Signal. So we'll daily will meet in Signal. We'll discuss what are the tasks each person should do, and we'll again meet in Signal in end of the day, and then we'll discuss what how you progressed. Okay, and these, but beginning of the sprint means there will be one particular video that will be shared to you or YouTube. There we will discuss what is the sprint goal. Okay, just for this 2 weeks, what you need to do. And end of the sprint, you have to showcase what you have done in those 2 weeks. If it is demoable, you can demo it. Okay, I developed this app. This is the front end. This is how it looks like the app. So you need to be able to showcase what you have done in that particular 2 weeks period. So the entire project is divided into 5 weeks. So each week, 5 sprints. Each sprint is 2 weeks. End of each sprint, you need to show your work progress. And we'll also meet in Signal or Google Meet. So in one sprint, one video will be shared across YouTube, and the rest will communicate through Signal or Meet. And if there is an really interesting demo happening, okay, it excites all our team, and interesting demo in the sense, if it is like more useful and more innovative, and it's some really challenging work has been achieved, it's good to share to others also. Nothing wrong in that. Okay. So post sprint means here, yeah, at the end of each sprint, we will try to give any feedback, some performance reviews. Okay, this sprint you did like this, you can improve in these areas. You how to make better yourself. So those things also we'll discuss. It's not like we do only take care of work. We also try to see from what are the other aspects you can improve. Okay. So I hope everyone are clear with the sprint mechanism. So we'll be having 6 sprints. So one sprint is pre and post, and in between you have 5 sprints. So you'll be giving tasks, and you need to achieve those tasks. And what are the tasks we will discuss to different mediums. So one way to communicate is through YouTube. We'll be sharing only one video per sprint, which means per 2 weeks we'll be sharing only one video on YouTube. There you will discuss about what you need to achieve, and the rest of the technical discussions, rest of the normal discussions, it happens on other Signal or Meet. Okay, and you should, the work should be demoable. Okay, so team, am I clear? Because we are almost coming to the end of this session. So if you have any queries and questions, please feel free to stop me now. Uh, yeah, shall I move ahead? Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. Thank you, team. So again, as I mentioned now, so we have Signal will create groups. So in these groups, so let's say we will divide it into 2 teams or 3 teams. So each team will have dedicated group and we will post all the updates there. And in this Google, we'll meet through Google Meet also for discussions, brainstorming sessions, team meetings for better collaboration. And in YouTube, as I mentioned, only the sprint kickoffs meetings will be happening in the YouTube. Kickoff means like grooming, what we will achieve in this particular 2 weeks or particular sprint. Okay. So it allows offline interns to participate in providing resource for it. So it's like open work, open source work. So if you work on any open source platforms or any open source works, so it is like everyone can contribute from anywhere, anything. It's not like only we, but it's because it's a learning. Learning, see, so it's not, the more bigger the team, the more better you will learn because each one brings in a different idea. So the people who also following us on offline can still participate and contribute. So that way it will be better at least. But at the same time, we have certain policies and guidelines. We can't share everything on platforms. So that's why we come this communication protocol. So kickoffs will happen in YouTube and rest of the process will happen in Signal and Google Meet. Okay. And again, for any queries related to work or which task and what is the expectation of the task, you can contact your technical leader, Scrum owner. Okay. So you know who is Scrum owner, who is technical. That is the purpose of this first sprint, zero sprint or pre-sprint, where all this team structure, everything will be formed. And if, apart from technical work, if you have any general queries, you can contact HR using hr@myga.com. Okay. And apart from that, I'll just share you one. So this is our website actually, mygamedia.com, and this is our Myga. So you can also contact us from here, and then you can also reach us through here. But of course, this is very before you join the internship. But if any quick thing also, you can reach from here. But in general, you can directly mail or you can talk to directly. You can verbally talk to us. Okay. And last but not the least, so this is the last slide of the orientation and the important slide of the orientation. And I will try to make it as simple as possible. I know I am killing some time. Uh, we have a process, okay, and we have certain framework called Scrum, and we have targets. But to ensure the smooth flow of this process, you need to follow few guidelines actually. So this will definitely help us to make better of us and to ensure the ultimately the task, the main goal is the task has to be delivered and you should also be learning. So if you follow this for certain guidelines and principles, it will be a bit easy, but at least it will be more disciplined. Okay. So professionalism. So maintain a positive attitude, respectful communication. So first thing, professionalism means, so see, if you're not able to do task, if you're able to do task, if you have, don't think all those things. Just leave that noise ahead. Whenever you approach a task, approach it in a positive way. Okay. Even though if it is tough or if it is easy, if it is not easy, forget everything. Start task and with a good enthusiasm and good willingness from your do everything with your with a positive attitude. And also you should also come in the process. You should communicate with your colleagues and also with your management and all those layers. So maintain a decent, respectful communication. Good, both verbally and if you want to write an email, also maintain a decent communication. That's all. Because this helps to understand what you are trying to say. Okay? And main thing is time. So this is the main thing for us. So maintain a discipline, punctuality. So arrive on time. So let's say if the day begins from 9 a.m. and the sprint call starts at 9 a.m., try to attend all the meetings and be available online for your team members and maintain the deadline. Let's say in this sprint I want to achieve this. Today I want to achieve this. Do that and prioritize your works. So let's say what is the most important thing for today in achieving your task. So what things I should do and what unblocks you from doing the task. So prioritize the task, and if there is any outside work, inside work, so just prioritize what is important. So it's about maintain consistency in timings. When do you log in and when do you log off? Okay, and also prioritize the tasks. Okay, which is important today, which is not important today, which is second priority, third priority, like that. Divide your day prioritically and maintain timings and maintain consistency. And again, accountability. Yes, being an interns, there will be a lot of challenges for you. But at the same time, the industry nowadays is being driven in such a way, whoever is taking the ownership of their tasks, the industry is looking for such kind of engineers, such kind of people. So gone are the days where everything is spoon feeded. Okay, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, and like telling each step. Of course, information will be shared on what to work and how to achieve it, but kind of a spoon feeding kind of thing nowadays no industry is expecting actually. So because now in the days of this AI, whenever a task is given, you should be able to identify, okay, to achieve this task, what should I do? If there are any queries, you need to proactively come and ask to your leads or scrum owners. Okay, is it an internship program? Yes, I agree. But at the same time, you have to take some accountability and ownership on what you are doing. Okay, sometimes other teams might be busy or leads might be busy. You should not wait until someone comes and tell you what to do. So those are the gone days in these Gen Z days. So now in I am seeing that new trend happening in all organizations. Whoever takes responsibility, okay, this is my company, my work. I have to do. I have to come up with, so that kind of accountability. If that attitude is it, that will really help you. That will help you to grow in the career a lot faster actually. But at the same time, it's not like, okay, all things you should be done by you. Seek help when needed. Don't hesitate. Okay. Don't hesitate to ask help. And again, adaptability. Be open to change and adjust to team needs. Yeah. So see, this is the very crucial point in the startup culture. So let's say one day you will be working on some tasks, and all of a sudden, second day, one customer comes and asks me, no, 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 I want UI not like this. I want UMI like this. A lot of people I see in the real companies also, a lot of people can't do that context switching. So you are working in one way and all of a sudden you have to again put it in a scratch and do it in a different way. They say, no, I will not do. It's already done. You should have tell me upfront. Why you are telling now? So like those type of things they will tell. No, that is not things work. So you should be adaptable. Okay. Understand why that requirement came now. Understand the need. Be open to change. Embrace it. Okay, that's fine. We did something. We gained some experience. So now it's time, okay, use that knowledge and experience in and do it in a better way. Because every day customer demands anything. So it's not like we will deliver what we have. Sometimes it is like we have to adapt to the changes, okay, and adjust to the team needs. Sometimes you might require to work on different. Let's say in a sprint, I have given you 5 tasks. Sometimes the days might come, sometimes things might come, you have to work on more tasks, and sometimes you have to help other teams. So adjust your team needs. It's our organization, it's our team, it's our product. So you have to ensure that, okay, it's not you are not only doing your job, but sometimes you need to help other team members also. That is a good sign to grow actually. Okay, a lot of people think, okay, maybe I'm wasting. No, 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 no. Once help in the sense you are learning actually there. Okay, so adjust to the team needs whenever required. I'm not telling daily you have to go and help. Whenever the situation demands, so sometimes you need to adjust to that situations. Okay, so this is the main adaptability. You have to adapt to the dynamic requirements of the organization, whether it is work or whether it's. And the last but not the least, this is the ethical conduct. Okay, so whenever you are writing code or whenever you are practicing anything or when you be transparent. If it is if you're doing, do it and tell it transparently. Okay, today I worked this percentage, I have written this much, I have done this task to certain level. So maintain the transparency. So this is definitely help to better understand where you are and how better we can do all those things. It will help. So be transparent. If it is delaying also, if it is not achievable, sometimes you will feel you will get stuck. So whatever it is, whether it is good or whether it is bad or whether it is super or whether it is ugly, whatever it is the current status, tell transparently. It's not like pinpointing others or it's like criticizing. It's like just telling transparently, okay, I am here today. That's it. Okay. So and confidentiality. Yes, please respect the confidentiality. Whenever working on any product, if any code is being you're developing, so this is a very crucial thing. So there will be, don't share in the public platforms or don't share to other friends or other things. So try to not try, just maintain the integrity and the confidentiality of the code. Okay. And fine. And finally the collaboration. So mingling with, so this is actually when you're delivering any product, just like I know most of the people watch cricket. So or any sports, teamwork is important. If any individual performs well, that is good, but ultimately team should perform. So for that you need to team cooperation, team collaboration, and collaborate with peers and open to share ideas. It's like a team. It's a team. Okay, so please follow the team ethics actually. And finally, support others that we already discussed. Adjust to team needs, that comes under here. So these guidelines are framed by our team, and this all these guidelines came through our experience, and it's not like, and please ensure you follow these guidelines on day in day out. Okay, so yeah, I think we are good for now. Any other questions, team? Any questions you have? I don't want more stress on the guidelines. I mean, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, okay. So again, welcome aboard team. So, let's make this internship program a wonderful adventure for you, unforgettable journey to you. And I hope definitely it will boost your career, and I 100% believe it will be a big boost to your career. So on that note, I am ending this orientation. If you have any queries, you can just reach out to us. If you have any things to discuss, I'm open to discuss now. I'm good now. Anything to discuss you want to know? Are we good? Any questions? Anything, team?
No funny. We are good.
Yeah. Okay then. Thank you, team. Thanks a lot for your time, Rishi. Shall I end the stream or are we good now? Or you have anything?
Yeah.
Any viewers asking any questions like that? That's all.
No funny. There's no questions right now, so we can end the session.
Okay. You want to say anything to the team before we end?
Uh, yeah, I would like to say only a single thing. That is, welcome to this internship program, and let's hope we'll work together and we'll grow together.
Okay, Rishi. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Rishi.
Thank you. Thank you, team. Thanks, everyone. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.